Hello. It's me, Deb. Is there anybody there? Say hello to us. Say hello to us. Let us know you're there and I'll see your comments. Spread the word. That's what Richard always says to say. Spread the love, Richard's saying. Spread the love. Spread the word. Mates or whatever you youngsters do, I don't know. If you're new, tell us where you're from. Evening, Sue. Yeah, the comments are bouncing backwards, bouncing forwards. I don't know. They're all over the place. Hiya, Terry. Sue's come back again. Hiya, Christine. So we're streaming to YouTube and Facebook as well when Facebook decides to put the comments up because it's a bit dodgy, Facebook. Hiya, Dal. So yeah, if you're new, let us know you're new because there's a few names already that I haven't seen on here before. So there must be some new people perhaps to me. Hiya, Cheryl. New people perhaps to me. So yeah, tell us you're new and where you're from because we like to know where you're from as well. It's interesting. Hiya, Sarah. So if you're on YouTube, we know that you have a little chat amongst yourselves, so that's nice. Usually about food or where you've been. Kitty, hello from Canada. Kitty from Canada, CA. Mary, hello. Mary Heaven. I haven't seen you before, Mary, on Facebook. Tony, hiya, Tony. So yeah, share away. And all we're going to do tonight is have a chat with some of your friends in the spirit world. Hiya, Maureen from Ireland. Jasmine, hiya, Jasmine. I don't know what that is you're holding. Oh, is it an acorn or something? Is it? It's an acorn. Oh, yeah. Is this off flashing backwards and forwards, isn't it, tonight? The messages. Hiya, Sarah. Oh, no, there ain't. Hiya, Sarah. Susie, new from Canada. Hiya, Susie. How did you find us? Tell us. That's a nice picture. How did you find us, Susie? That's interesting as well. I'm just nosy, that's all. I like to know where you're from and how you found us. Hiya, Karen. Gosh, there's a few people on here that I haven't seen before. I'm only on once a fortnight, so perhaps that's you've been watching all the other shows and you haven't caught me yet. Unlucky, you've caught me tonight. Hiya, Karen. Hiya, Alison. We've got a few regulars. So what we're going to do then is just hiya, Stacey. From where was that? Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. Hiya, Stacey. Yeah. Janet from Morden. I don't know where Morden is, Janet. Morden? Oh, is it London way? If it seems like I'm talking to myself at the moment, for the newbies, it's because Richard's in my ear, because you can see my little ear pieces here. Richard, who controls everything, is in my ear telling me where you're from, or some of the messages. No, Nadia. Hiya, Nadia. How are you? And Marilyn King Joyner. Hiya, Marilyn. Yeah, there's quite a few people, isn't there? So yeah, like I say, I'll try and concentrate, but I'm reading out, I'm saying hello. Hiya, Sue, at the same time. Hiya, Sue. Yeah, so what we're going to do is have a chat with Hiya, Angel from Croydon, with a few of your loved ones and your friends from the spirit world. And all I'll do is just see who I'm drawn to and give you a message. Whatever they say, I'll just repeat. And that's basically all I do. Hiya, Joy. That's it, really. I'll just repeat exactly what they give me. Just take it. All I will say to you is just take it on board, whatever they say, and go and check it out if you don't understand it, because it will be for you. It's just a matter for you to try and find out where it belongs, or check with your family to see if it belongs to them. Hiya, Nick from Iceland this week anyway. Oh, very nice. Oh yeah, Nick. I didn't recognise the picture. You're in Iceland. You do the brunch, don't you, with Dawn? That's it, with Dawn. Crikey, no wonder I didn't see you today, Nick. I was expecting you on. I went on at 1 o'clock and you weren't there. Shriti, is that? Shriti Pradam? Shriti, hi. It's a nice picture. Lara as well. There's quite a few of you on. I've told you how I work. We'll get started in a minute, I'm sure. Just like to say a few hellos and get the Slide to us. Hiya, Donna. Done. If you want to share away and tag, 13 shares. Is that all I've got? Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. The most important people are on at the moment. Hiya, Carl. Carl Murphy as well. So hopefully, yeah, there's a few on. Anyway, share away, like I say. And what will happen is when we're talking to you, when we're giving you messages, hiya, Nicola, just type up a response. There is a little bit of a delay on here as well. Hiya, Lal. There's a little bit of a delay on here, so it might take a couple of seconds for it to pop up. But respond, because if you don't respond, I'll think you've gone and I'll just move on to somebody else. So you need to respond to the message. Hiya, Kathy from Florida. When you respond, please tell us what you're saying yes to. So don't just put yes, just put yes, I can understand that, or yes, I can take a dad in the spirit, or whatever. Hiya, Crystal, that type of thing. And that's all we need. Just remember to keep typing up. Right, Daniela, Crystal, right, we'll find somebody in a minute. I'm waiting. Oh, hello, Jonathan. Jonathan's sharing. That's good. And Stuart. Hiya, Stuart. Right, Natalie. Oh, nice picture of the Queen there. Anything else? Come on then, Spirit. Let's find out where I'm going to. Ooh, what's that? Elian? Is that Elian? Well, stick with Elian. I'll stick with Elian because I'm going to come with you. I'm going to go to you, Elian, because as soon as I saw your picture, a lovely lady wanted to come in. We'll find out who she is in a minute, but a lovely lady wants to come and talk to you. And you know, like you've got your hand like this, Elian, that's what she's doing to you, but she's cupping your face like this, as if she wants to give you a little bit of comfort. She's going, oh, like that type of thing. This is either mum or nan, but we'll find out who she is in a sec. But she's talking about the need for comfort. She's describing you as needing a little bit of comfort in your life at the moment, because she's talking about you running here, running there, running everywhere. Oh, is it pronounced Elaine? Okay then, Elaine. Okay then. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it, really? Sorry, Elaine. Okay, but lovely lady, yeah, saying you're running here, running there, running everywhere, she's saying, running everywhere. She's talking to me about the month of May means something to you, and also July. Now she's on, oh, in fact, she's telling me she's your nan, but she's on your mum's side, so it's your mum's nan, your mum's mum that's coming through, she's telling me. Okay, she's talking about, yeah, the month of May, the month of July means something to you, so that's going to be anniversary, birthday, or passing. And she's also talking about, she's got Jack in spirit with her, so you should understand a Jack in spirit as well. She's also talking about a new, oh, I didn't mean to say that. She's made me change my words, because she's there must be a baby in spirit. That's what she gave me originally, that she was talking about a new, she's changed my mind again. She's making me say different words. There's a new baby coming, Elaine. Okay, there's a new baby coming, but I want to say I was trying to say there is a baby in spirit as well. And your nan was trying to make me say there's a new baby coming. She's saying there's a new baby coming. So watch for that as well. She's also talking about the name Dottie means something to you as well, Dottie. She's telling me that you've been sending your prayers up to spirit, and you've actually been speaking to a lady in spirit, and she's actually acknowledging that this lady's been listening to you. So whoever you've been speaking to in spirit, your nan is talking about that she's listening. She's talking about changes coming up around you. She says changes coming up around you, career wise, but she's also talking about the need for more study, So there's a need for more study around you as well. She's talking about that. She's talking, actually, she just said to me, it's more like upskilling. All right, so watch for the upskilling that's coming your way as well. Okay then. Okay, so she's looking after the baby. Okay. She's talking about the need for upskilling. Okay, she's just said to me there is a nursing link in the family, so watch for the nursing link. But she's telling me that also somebody down here will be thinking about going into nursing as well. All right, so there's that thought around somebody around you as well. She's just said to me that somebody likes to do jigsaw puzzles. She's given me a jigsaw puzzle, and I've said to her, what's that for? She says, oh, somebody around you likes to do jigsaw puzzles. Okay, and she's actually just said to me that your life is a little bit, she's describing your life symbolically as a little bit like a jigsaw puzzle where you're trying to put all the pieces of it together. I don't quite know what she's meaning, but it's all, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You're trying to put all the bits together. She says, and you're doing that at the moment. Oh, you used to be a nurse. You're doing all this jigsaw puzzle, putting all these pieces together. Okay, so symbolically, that's how she's saying it. Okay, she's talking about somebody with a problem with their wrist, Elaine. It's like it aches a lot, almost like a bit of arthritis, but it sometimes clicks as well. But she's just mentioning that somebody's got a problem with their wrist as well. She says there is a link to Ireland in the family as well. She's talking about Ireland. Not only you as the nurse, Elaine, but your nan's talking about somebody in spirit was a nurse as well. So it actually goes back in your family somewhere. So look out for that as well. She's just going back to July. Now, I forgive it you. Sometimes I forget what I've said, but if I've already given you, okay, that's good. Already given you the month of July, she's brought it back. That means there's 2 dates in July that will mean something to you as well. I'm glad you understand it because I don't. All right, at least you understand it. Now she's just talking about, I don't know what that is. She's talking about mascara. She's just said to me, do you remember the lady that used to put mascara on and it was really, really thick? It used to come out really thick. She's making me laugh because she's describing it as like spider eyelashes, but like tarantula, that thick the lashes were, and she's having a bit of a laugh. She says she's come because you've actually mentioned her in conversation recently. Somebody's mentioned her in conversation, and she thought she'd just pop in and reassure you that she and spirit are around you. You're not on your own. So I don't know if you've been saying, oh, are you around? She's there to confirm that she is, and that other people are around you as well. Okay. I know you mentioned your daughter went to spirit. She's just said to me, can you tell her that your daughter is doing nicely? And that's exactly how she's put it. Your daughter is doing nicely. So she's fine. There is also there's a dog in spirit. What kind of a dog is this? I'm trying to work out which kind of dog this is. There is a dog in the spirit, but she's telling me it's a Heinz 57, so a mongrel. A bitzer, she's calling it a bitzer. She's just said to me. So I'm not sure on the breed, but there is a dog in spirit that comes around you as well. But she's just, like I say, she just popped in to say hello to you and just reassure you that spirit are around. She's talking about the burning of candles. That she's showing me a jarred candle. So somebody burns a candle that's actually in a nice little jar, that kind of shape as well. She's making me do the shape of the candle or the shape of the jar. Just aware of that. She says you're aware that spirit are around you anyway. You should be able to feel them as well, Elaine. All right. But she just wanted to pop in and say hello. So I hope she's going to go now. So not a very long message, but I hope that was okay for you. Just know that spirit are around. She's sending her love. She's making me blow your kisses. So she's going now. I hope that was okay for you. Right, we're off. Okay. First one, and then we flow then a little bit better once we get going. So Richard will roll the titles and then I'll try and find somebody else. I've got a dad here waiting, but I don't know who he's for yet. I've got a lovely dad. My mum. Oh. There's Marcus. I don't know who's coming through, Marcus. It could be mum that comes through. It could be somebody else. You know, sometimes we get who you want. Sometimes you'll get who wants to come through. Yeah, move on. Yeah, just move on. Can I have a reading? I'll see where I am next because I've got. Oh, somebody's got the habit of doing this because this daddy's with me that I'm trying to find out where I am. Come on, where am I from? Where am I with? Who's making me play with my hands? Woot woot, Minnesota, Victoria. No, Dawn, anything for you? Dawn. Actually, I'll go to Dawn. Because this gentleman is coming towards you, Dawn, but I don't feel this is the dad now. He's just gone to me and come to you. I think this might be granddad, but he's on your dad's side. He come as a dad, but he's gone vroom, straight for you, Dawn. So you should know who this gentleman is. Lovely gentleman for you, on your dad's side, that's coming close to you. He's actually doing the same as Elaine to you. He wants to give you a little bit of comfort. He's almost holding your hand, his head in your or your head in his hands, as if he needs to give you a little bit of comfort. And he's talking about busy, 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 busy. But with the busy, 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 Dawn, he's going, he wants to give you busy Lizzie plants. So he's got a memory of somebody that loved busy Lizzie plants. In fact, this was a lady in spirit that liked her busy Lizzies. And this is what he's calling you, busy Lizzie, as if you're busy, busy, busy. And that's what he's doing with you. He's talking about, you've got there's a couple of babies in spirit, Dawn, that have gone to spirit from the family that he just wants to say, the babies are here, the babies are here. So there's 2 babies in spirit that they're looking after that belong in the family somewhere. But he's also talking about twins. Okay, so there's a twin link in your family as well, Dawn. Now he's talking about Grandad. He's talking about a house move, Dawn. It will be for you because he's pointing to you. So there's going to be a house move for you, but of course it could be way off, but there will be a house move because he's just said to me you're not in the right place at the moment. All right, so watch for the house move that's coming up for you. He's also talking about Scotland. He says Scotland. So there's a link to Scotland, but he's also telling me that somebody's going to be going to Scotland. So watch for the link coming up for Scotland, that somebody's going to be going. And then he's just took me all the way back down to London as well. So there's a link there. It just means that somebody's going to be going, or there's a link. Okay, no response, Dawn. Let us know if you're still there, because if you're not there, we'll move on, because obviously I don't want to speak to somebody that's gone. He's also saying to me there are spiritual things going on in your house. So spirit trying to let you know they're around, just to give you this little bit of comfort as well. He's bringing that around you as well. And he's also making me itch, Dawny. Dawny, why have I called you Dawny? Do some people call you Dawny or something? He says there's somebody with a touch of like eczema or irritation somewhere that he's aware of as well. Just saying I'm aware of that as well. There's a birthday coming up, he's just said to me. There's a birthday coming up. Look, we're moving into October with that, and he's just said, there's a birthday coming up. Okay, and he's also talking about he's gone now to Christmas, but he's talking about somebody that has more than one tree. He's buying a couple of trees. So somebody has one. Yes, yeah, somebody has one tree. Yeah, there's 2 trees somewhere. He's talking about somebody that has 2 Christmas trees. All right, okay. He wants to sing something to you, Dawn. He's singing the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. So I don't know if he's heard you singing it or somebody sings it, but he's singing that in relation to you. So I hope you can understand that. He's not telling me why, he just wants to sing that to you. He's also wanting to give you sunflowers as well. I think they're more for upliftment than anything else. Oh, hang on. Oh, actually, somebody likes growing sunflowers. All right. Somebody likes growing sunflowers, but he also says they're for upliftment as well. He wants me to give you those because he's describing you as being feeling a bit low, but it's mainly because he's describing you as being out of energy. So you're feeling a little bit tired. He's actually given me a pint of Macasson or Guinness with the iron in it, symbolic for iron for me. So you must need a bit of iron to perk you up, he's saying, to perk you up. There's a lady in spirit called Beryl who wants to say hello to you as well. And this granddad's talking about somebody down here called Steve. There's something going on around Steve. So when they talk about somebody right down here, it's usually because they need healing or there's something going on of interest. And he's just saying there's something going on around Stephen that you'll probably hear about. Nothing bad, but a bit of gossip. That's what he's talking about. So your sister. Okay. If he's made me go to your sister, he's also talking about she must need a little bit of healing, but hers is more upliftment as well. She needs a bit of cheering up. And there's actually some changes coming around your sister as well, like work-wise, more study. He's talking about that. So she's going to be studying for something as well. Okay. He's also, before he goes, he's talking about a cleaning job. So I don't know whether he means somebody down here has already got a cleaning job or they're going to be doing a bit of cleaning as work. But he's bringing that. In fact, somebody tells me, I don't know, either runs their own cleaning company or they may well start a business. You know what I mean? He's talking about that as well. Okay, there you go. So he's just saying, I'm listening. I'm listening to whoever sings that. That's what he's saying. But watch for the person that's thinking of doing the cleaning business. All right, that he's talking about as well. A lovely granddad, and quite tall as well. You know, he's coming up a little bit. He's coming a bit taller than me, and very. He's describing himself as slender, and he's going to go in a minute. But he's just talking about somebody that couldn't grow a beard. Somebody must have tried to grow a beard, but it was a bit like patchy. He's talking about tufts of hair here, there, and everywhere, but couldn't grow a full beard. And he's having a bit of a giggle. But he's just saying his messages. He just wants to say hello. So no specific message other than just to say, oh, right, okay then. If your sister's a cleaner, watch for, don't put the thought in her head or anything, but watch for her, because he's talking about running her own business. So maybe she'll think, you know, oh, perhaps I should run my own business here. You know what I mean? And he's listening. So you've got your granddad on your side, all right, that's watching you. So I hope that was okay for you. Before I go, in case I think this might be for somebody else, but I'll give you Will-o'-the-Wisp as well, just in case, because in between messages, sometimes I don't know whether it's for you or for the next person. So I'll give you Will-o'-the-Wisp, the book, and I think it's for somebody else as well. So I'll leave that with you, Dawn, blowing your kisses, as usual. So I hope that was okay. Who have we got now? Grandma. Got grandma for somebody now. Moving on. So we're waiting for the next... just going to look for the next person now. What are you doing here? Oh, there's a grandma with me that's making me pull my trousers up, but she's saying, oh, I lost a bit of weight. I've lost a bit of weight, she's saying. So I've got a lovely grandma for somebody that's lost a little bit of weight. Who do you want? Polly. Hello, Polly. Who do you want? Charlotte. You haven't got a Charlotte on here, have you? Charlotte? Anybody called Charlotte or Charlie on here that this grandma's talking about? No. Who are you talking about then? Charlie, Charlotte. Okay, we'll find out. Hiya, Terry. I'm just waiting. Haley. Ooh. Haley. I'll go to Haley. Hiya, Haley. Haley Goodwin, I'm coming to you. Sorry. Haley Goodwin, coming to you, Haley, with a lovely grandma in spirit, okay, that wants to talk to you. She was actually mentioning somebody called Charlotte, Haley. So I don't know if the Charlotte's to do with you. You know, a Charlotte or a Charlie. She mentioned them as well, but she's suddenly gone to you. So I'm going to come to you. So it's a lovely grandma in spirit, like I say. And while I was standing here, she was pulling up my trousers, making me pull my trousers up. And I was saying to her, what are you pulling my trousers up? She says, oh, I've lost a bit of weight. She says, I lost a little bit of weight. So I know this grandma lost a little bit of weight before she passed as well. But she's just telling me that she liked her cakes. She did like her cakes, and she's putting the cakes onto you. So you must like cakes, or she wants to give you cakes anyway. Especially she's just said to me, oh, the old Victoria sponge, she's saying, and also she wants to give you lemon meringue and also a lemon tart as well. She wants me to give to you, Haley, and she's giving you the cakes and that because she's talking about you need a little bit of a treat sometimes. She's saying she needs a bit of a treat. She's saying she don't treat herself. She says she don't treat herself enough. So she's saying that you don't treat yourself enough. She just talking to me about cakes at the moment. So you must love cakes because she's got that lovely lemon drizzle cake as well. So she likes that as well. She's talking about that. Now, she's just changed the subject now. She says to you, don't let the rascals get you down, she's saying. Don't let them get you down, she's saying. Ignore it. So I don't know whether you're going through something at the moment or it's coming up. But when you get it, don't let the rascals drag you down to their level, she's just said. All right, so there's something going on around you that she's aware of. That's funny. She's just said to me, it's not becoming of a lady, she's saying, for some unknown reason. I'm hoping you know what she means. It's not becoming of a lady. Don't bring yourself down to their level, she's talking about. She's making me look at that, your picture, if that's your picture, with the necklace. And she's talking about a necklace that broke. Somebody must have done it up, and it's come off somebody's neck, and it's kind of gone everywhere. Looks like kind of beads or pearls or something like that. So hopefully it's in the past and it's not coming up, but she's talking about this necklace breaking. She wants me to give you a butterfly brooch. She's got a memory of a butterfly brooch, or somebody's got it, a lovely butterfly brooch. It's gold and it's got some lovely colours on it. She wants me to give it to you, but she's also saying that you like butterflies. She's putting a lot of butterflies around you. Somebody must love butterflies, because she's giving me the brooch and now she's putting one in my hair as well, a little thing in my hair as well, all to do with butterflies. Right, okay. She's also totally changed the subject now. She's just talking about, she said to me, Major Tom, right? And I said to her, what do you mean Major Tom? It was, what was his name? David Bowie, was it, that sung Major Tom? I think it was David Bowie, because she's trying to take me to whoever sung it, Hayley. So Major Tom, take the song. Hold on to it though, because it may become that you've actually got a Major Tom in spirit as well. So hold on to the Major Tom. But she did take me straight to the song as well, so it must mean something. She's having a bit of a giggle about that. Now she's talking about dancing, and she's talking to me about jiving. All right, because she's talking about in her time they did the jiving, but she's also talking about somebody down here that likes it, or may well talk about it, may well go into jiving. All right, that kind of dancing. She's bringing that around you. She wants to give you water to drink, because she's talking about you need more water. All right, you need to drink a little bit more water. Don't get dry. She said getting parched. She's actually said parched. Oh, I'm parched, she says. So she's trying to give you this water, let you drink a little bit more. With the water, she's changed it now into swimming, because she's talking about somebody that enjoys their swimming. She's saying somebody enjoys their swimming. And now she's took me off to blue waters, like the Caribbean, where all the blue waters are. So I think somebody either wants to go there, or somebody's going to end up going to the Caribbean. She wants to bring that in around you as well. And then you've gone all quiet, Hayley. And now she's took me to Cornwall. I've nearly finished anyway, but she's taken me to Cornwall anyway, as a link for you. But she's taken me to Tintagel. I think that's in Cornwall. She said Tintagel in Cornwall. So there's going to be a link there as well, Hayley. So watch for that. But she's like the others, no specific message other than to just pop in and say hello. Just wants, oh, I've been in your thoughts, and I've been in the family's thoughts, she's saying. Okay. So that's why she's popped in to say hello to you. She's acknowledging that there's somebody around you that sometimes you could quite happily strangle, that's getting on your nerves, that's becoming a little bit irritating, she's saying. So she's watching for that as well. But you should know when she's around you, she comes pretty cold, so you'll probably go a bit like this. Okay, she's coming in quite cold. Anything else? There's a gentleman in spirit called Joe who wants to say hello to you as well, and also Robert in spirit that wants to be remembered to you as well. And with Robert, that's a link. Hang on a minute. The surname Robinson will mean something to you as well, she's saying. I think she's going now, so I'll leave her love with you. She's going. She just wanted to say hello, I think. So I hope that was okay for you. Before she goes, if your dad's still here, she's just saying that there's a dad around you that needs a little bit of healing. Okay, that's a bit tired. She's saying there's a dad around you that needs a little bit of healing, because they're a little bit tired, need a bit of a rest. Oh, okay. So I'll leave her love with you. I hope that was okay, Hayley. Okie dokie. George and the Dragon. Somebody's just said to me, George and the Dragon. Oh, crikey. Sorry, I'm nattering to them. I've got a lovely gent. If anybody could take it while we're going round and round on the. I've got a lovely gentleman called George in spirit, and he's with his wife, right? And he's calling her the dragon. And he's coming through. That's what threw me, because he came through. Oh yeah, Amy. He's came through as George and the dragon. And I said, George and the dragon. And he said, yeah, I'm George. She's a dragon. So if anybody could take a lovely gent called George that used to call his wife Dragon, tap up a quick message. Oh, Ashley, spiritual. Butterflies are very spiritual. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Hiya, Jackie. George and the Dragon is a right laugh. I'll tell you, this gent I've got with me is he's a good laugh. Very good laugh. So if anybody could take George and the Dragon. My nephew is Charlie. Who said that? My nephew's Charlie, but boy. Oh, that was a message from ages ago. The messages are coming up really slow, aren't they, from Facebook? There's something wrong with the messages, but still, never mind. Keep going then, and I'll pick somebody else. But if anybody knows George, because he's still here, George and his wife that he used to call the Dragon, let me know while we pick somebody else. Hiya, Kerry, Louise. Hiya, Louise. Louise. I'll have Louise. Hello, Louise. Have you got a dad in spirit, Louise? I've got a lovely gent that's coming through like a dad to you. He's just said to me, Dad, and he's just gone vroom, like this to you, Louise. So I'm just coming to you. I don't know. He maybe stop for a minute because he shortened your name to Lou. So I don't know if people call you Lou or you don't like it or something, and he's having a laugh, but he just said, oh, Lou. So I'm coming to you, Louise. Okay. Now, this lovely gent is talking about May will mean something to you, the month, but he's also saying the name May from Spirit will mean something to you as well. So you'll be able to find that. And the first thing he's talking about, Louise, is bridges that need to be built in the family. He's talking about fallings out. It's not major. It feels like niggles to me that he's bringing around you, little niggles, people falling out of, he's just said to me, little petty things. Okay, so somebody's having a bit of a fallout over a little petty thing. He's talking about that. He's just said to me, Louise, somebody's lost their purse. Now, I'm hoping this has happened. If not, take care of your purse, because he hasn't told me whether it's in the past or the future. He's just said, somebody's lost their purse. He's going, somebody's lost their purse. Okay, so watch for that. Okay, then. He's talking about that. He's also talking like the other lady I've just spoke to. He's just gone to you and he's gone, oh, there's somebody you could quite happily strangle as well. So somebody's becoming very irritating around you as well. So watch for that. He's just having a bit of a giggle, saying, oh, they're getting on my nerves. He's talking about that. So watch for that. Now, he wants me to give you bananas. So I don't know where. Oh, hang on a minute. I was just going to say, I don't know whether it's because you like them, but he's talking about because somebody used to like banana sandwiches. All right, okay. Somebody used to like banana sandwiches, he says. And actually, I'll tell you what he's doing with them. He's making banana sandwiches and then he's putting them in the fridge. So somebody used to keep them cool in the fridge. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. Oh, I think somebody used to take them to work because he's now put them out into a sandwich box or something to go off to work with. So maybe it's him, maybe it's somebody else, but he just wanted me to tell you about the banana sandwiches. And he's just said to me, remember, they've got potassium in them. They're quite good for you, Louise. Okay, so he's talking about that. Okay, all right. I've got, he's bringing, what is that? What does that mean? Hang on a minute. If I'm doing this, what does it mean? I'm trying to work out what they're on about. Okay, he's talking about someone in spirit that suffered with angina. That's right, isn't it? Heart. Veins. Is it your mum? Yeah. Somebody in spirit suffered with angina because I think this is a lady, because he's talking about somebody, they take aspirin to thin your mum with a banana sandwich. Okay. He's obviously speaking about your mum. We'll go to your mum in a minute because he obviously wants me to get to her. but it's talking about a lady in spirit wants to say hello. She suffered with angina and she used to take the aspirin. I think they're to thin the blood, aren't they? Aspirins or something. If you're not sure on it, ask your mum. You'll find out who this lady is, because she's not telling me a lot other than this. So she should be able to work out who she is. She's just coming in to say hello. All right, I'm back to the gent now. Right, he's going to your mum. He's made me go to your mum with a banana sandwich because he's talking about your mum needing a little bit of healing. All right. Your mum's, I don't know if you're aware that your mum sends the prayers up to spirit as well. But your mum also sends the prayers up for you as well to give you a little bit of healing as well, Louise. I don't know if you know that. But he's giving your mum a little bit of healing. He's also talking about your mum has been reminiscing. So she's been reminiscing about the past and people in spirit as well. And he says he's been watching people as they've been getting the photographs out and watching people as they've been cleaning their drawers out. Somebody's having a good clear out, Louise. And he's been watching whoever's having this great big clear out, just having a bit of a laugh about that. He's also talking about, he's just given me a pile of newspapers wrapped in string, as if somebody's collected them and they've wrapped them in string for taking somewhere. So somebody used to do that, Louise, collect the newspapers or something and put them in a big pile, and then they've gone. I don't know what he means, but ask your mum. He just wants to say, I don't know if you've been looking after your mum, but he just wants to say thank you for looking after your mum. Or his words are, can you thank her for keeping her eye on the mum? All right, so he's just acknowledging you've been doing that. He's just going to take, where are you taking her? He's taking you on a holiday. So there's a link to, he's taking you to Australia. They've changed my mind. I wasn't going to say Australia. He's twisted it. I was going to say Austria, but then he made me say Australia. So it may be the two connections there. So watch for the link to Australia. Oh, he's made me say it again, Louis. Sorry. They're making me change my words. He wants me to give you the link to Australia, but remember I've told you about Austria as well. He's laughing at me because I don't know why lately they keep changing my words as I'm saying them. But anyway, there's a link there. So watch for a nice holiday up, and he's talking about the break. So you're going to have a break. Okay. Oh, right. Is that what it is? Deliver the new. Oh, I'll remember that for next time if I get it again now, because I couldn't understand what he was doing with the newspapers. So that's, yeah, I never thought of that. Good. So if your uncle's in spirit, then he wants to say hello. If he's down here, your dad's acknowledging him. Okay. So he's going now anyway. So I hope that was okay for you. I'm leaving his love with you, but just know that he's around and he's watching everybody. Okay. So I'll leave that with you. I've still got this lady with angina here. I hope you can take the lady with angina as well, Louise, because she's coming through for you. She's not leaving me at the moment. She's talking to me about angina at the moment. Anyway, but we'll move on now. Thank you, Louise. Hope that was okay. Where do you want me to go now then? Right, let's see who we're with now. Hello, Brittany. Catriona. This Facebook seems to be glitchy. It does, yeah. I don't blame you, Catriona. It seems to be more reliable on YouTube for some reason. I think Facebook plays up a little bit. Hiya, Alison, Marcus, not yet. Mark, hiya, Mark. I'm trying to work out where I'm with. Hiya, Vicky. Go back to Vicky. I'll have Vicky. Vicky, I'm coming to you. I get a lot of, Vicky, this is for you. I get a lot of people tonight, for some reason, giving me this symbolic thing for holding your face because you need a bit of comfort. So I've got a lovely lady with me that needs to hold your face because you need a little bit of comfort. And whoever this lady is, she's not telling me who she is at the moment, but she's saying that you have been speaking to her. So there's a lady in spirit that speak to on a regular basis. She's putting it to me. So a lovely lady coming that you speak to on a regular basis. And she's very motherly as well. She's just describing herself as motherly because she's trying to give you, she wants to give you a big hug. She's saying that you're in need for a hug and a little bit of upliftment, and that's what she's trying to do. And with the sunflowers I got earlier, she wants me to give sunflowers for you as well. More of a means of upliftment than anything else. She's talking about that. Now she's changing the subject. Now she's talking about Scotland, but she's talking about the bagpipes, the link to somebody playing the bagpipes or somebody's love for the bagpipes. She wants to bring them around you for some reason. So there must be a link there with you that this lady wants to bring. She's also talking about the name Matthew will mean something to you as well. I think Matthew's down here, but she's talking about, she's aware of Matthew. She's talking about the month of October means something to you as well. Okay. And also the month of July means something to you as well. She's talking about that. Okay. So July, October, she means something to you as well. And she also wants to give me poppies, which to me mean November, the month of November, but take the poppies as well. And she's talking about the smells coming around you. So you must be able to smell her around you. She's not quite telling me what the smell is, but she says you should be able to smell her. Okay. She's saying there's a smell that connects you to her. So that's how you should be able to tell that she's around. Okay. She's talking about you brushing yourself. So like this, doing this to your face. It's as if she's touching your face and you're doing a little bit of this. So you're actually acknowledging she's there. And she's just, she says, I just want to reassure her that I'm there. Okay, it is me. Oh, that's okay then. There is an anniversary in November, she's telling me as well. So watch for that as well. She's just saying, yeah, I like poppies, but there is an anniversary. But she's talking about brushing your face. So watch for that and watch for the smell of a perfume. She also wants me to give you scarves, but like silk scarves. And I'm smelling them as well, Vicky. So I don't know if you've got perfume on your scarves or something, but I'm smelling these nice scarves. Okay, as a reminder, I think she's telling me. She thinks she's just going to your drawers, like clothes drawers, and she's having a bit of a sort out. So she obviously thinks you need to sort out your drawers because she's talking about what she's doing is moving things around so that you can find them clothes-wise, putting them in nice, neat piles. So she's just having a bit of a giggle. So she's looking through your clothes drawers as well. Okay. Now she's trying to show me I think this must be a memory, Vic. I don't quite know what this is. She's showing me an old set of 3 oak. Oh, crikey! I nearly pulled my thing down. Sorry. 3 oak drawers, like the solid oak drawers, but it's like there's kind of a rim on the top of the oak drawers around the top. Almost looks like a baby changing unit, you know what I mean? That type of rim around the top. She's got this memory she's trying to show me, 3 oak drawers with this kind of rim around the top. So somebody used to have one of those, and she's trying to jog your memory. I think it was your nan. She's just talking about your nan, but she's bringing these drawers to you. She's talking about a leg on something. I don't know what, a piece of furniture. There's a piece of furniture in your house that's a bit wobbly, Vicky, that needs something tucking under it to make it level or something. She's aware of that as well. So watch for that. She's just said to me, is your TV turning itself on and off on its own? She's saying. So if it does, she'll have some input into that, she's saying. So watch for that as well, Vicky. She likes to she's messing around with all sorts with your lights. If you're not bothered, if you probably know it's her, but she's talking about flickering the lights, and she's talking about the TV. So watch for those kind of things, spiritual things going on in your house. oh, somebody, she's trying to make me stretch as if I'm putting my hands up like this. I need to stretch. So I don't know if she means she's been watching you, and sometimes you have a good stretch or something like that, Vicky. But she's talking about somebody doing this. She's been watching. So watch for that. She just said to me, you need to put warmer clothes on the bed, she's saying. Warmer clothes on the bed. Getting cold, getting cold. The window's open too much. The draft is blowing through. She's just said to me, the window's open too much. The draft is blowing through. You need warmer clothes on the bed, she's saying. Warmer clothes. Oh, right, okay. She's talking about that as well. What else? She's made me read that. So she's made me go to your garden now. She's just said to me, oh, the garden leaves, don't they get on your nerves? Like the falling leaves, when they get on your nerves because they're covering everything. You've got to clear them up. She's having a bit of a laugh. The garden leaves, don't they get on your nerves? Watch for the hedgehogs. She's just said to me, Vicky. It's like I'm clearing the garden and there's a hedgehog underneath something. So watch for the hedgehog. All right. Okay. Also, she says, watch for the robin on the fence. It's on the fence. It's singing, she's saying. So watch for the robin coming your way as well. She wants me, before she goes, she's just saying to me to say to you, don't worry, I'm still here, she's saying. Don't worry, I'm still here, she's saying. I can still have an input. That's exactly what she wants me to say. I can still have an input, she says. I can put, these are her words, by the way, I can put things in place, she's saying. So she can help. All right, put things in place. That's what she's saying. But don't worry, I'm here. Watch her playing with your hair. I don't know if you do this a lot as well. She's talking about that. So she's around you quite a lot. And she's quite capable of doing things as well. Okay then. Your husband saw a hedgehog and a robin comes every night. There you go. There you go. So she's just confirming that. She's actually doing this with my nose. She's making my nose itch. So she'll probably interfere with quite a few little bits. You know, play with your hair. Try and get your attention with your nose, making you itch and that sort of thing. She's just going with relax a little bit more. Take time out for yourself a little bit more and relax. And she's giving you a book to read. So I don't know if you read already. It's just like she's trying to get you to relax a little bit more. Take time out for yourself. And she's talking about a link to Wales as well. Watch for the link to Wales, she's saying. Going over that way. Talking about that. Abergavenny, she's talking to me about. Okay. And she's going, but she's walking away. But as she's walking away, she's just shouting back other information. What is that? Lazy what? Lazy. She wants me to give you. I don't know what this is. She's just said to me, lazy days, but it's on a sign, like a road sign or a park sign or something like that. Lazy days. Oh, hang on a minute. Lazy days, but the days is D-A-Z-E. Lazy days. So watch that. If you don't understand it, watch for it coming. Lazy days. All right. Wales in 3 weeks. So she's away. Oh, is it a song? Oh, Richard just. Oh, just in case. She means this. She's talking. Rich just said to me, it's a song by Robbie Williams, in case that does mean something to you. But she's shown me like a proper sign, lazy days with the Z instead of the Y. So watch out for it, because I think you'll find it, you'll spot it or something like that. Okay. See, I told you I'd come back. Like, so there's that words before she goes. See, I told you I'd come back, she's saying. All right, and I'll be back. So she'll be back again. All right. Let the family know I've been, she's just said to me. Let the family know I've been and I'm okay. And I'm still around, okay? She's apparently, people do feel her, Vicky, besides you. Other members of the family do feel her around. And she's just confirming it is me. She's blown your kisses, so I know she's going now. Going for a cup of tea, she's just said. Going for a cup of tea with your nan, she's just said to me. All right, so I'll leave her love with you. Hope that was okay. She's lovely. She's very family orientated, Vicky, very protective. I'm going to have some adverts now, so I can have a quick sip of pop. I'll be back in 2 minutes with a few more messages.
Are you planning a paid spiritual event, or looking for something to do this weekend? Then visit myspiritualevents.com. You can browse the listing, view the event details, watch a YouTube clip, look at a mini gallery, select dates and times, pay for tickets using PayPal or your debit card. Organizers can register for free and start selling tickets within minutes, be it for their online or in-person spiritual event. As an organizer, you will have access to your own admin dashboard, which will display information such as your income and your bookings, all in a simple and user-friendly display. It's free to use. Join and upgrade to an organizer. Come and visit us at myspiritualevents.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m, our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
I'm live again. Hiya. Marcus tomorrow night. Just saying about the adverts. Marcus is on tomorrow night. I'll be watching. Watch Marcus because he's good. I will hope for a message. I'm hoping perhaps he's watching this. I will hope for a message tomorrow night from Marcus, but watch him. Anyway, I was just telling Richard I've got somebody called, well, sometimes I can give it out. Sometimes I know where I'm going to. Sometimes I don't. Oh, hiya, Amy. How are you? But if anybody, while I'm looking at the messages coming up, if anybody, yeah, it is good news, isn't it? Dawn, Marcus coming on. Adele, hiya, Adele. I've got Craig in spirit. Craigie is actually calling himself Craigie. Now, he, hiya, Phil. Oh, it's Colleen. Sorry, Colleen. Hiya, Colleen. Yeah, sorry. Craigie in spirit, but Craig, he took his own life. So if anybody can take Craigie in spirit, let me know. He's not very old either, you know. Craigie, I lost my little right, but in the meantime, if you can take him, let me know. But he took his own life. Okay. Would be lovely to know he's okay. Everybody's okay for Tracy. Everybody that goes to spirit, honestly, they are okay. You don't need to know they're okay. You know, ask if they're okay, because they are. All they've done is gone into another life, a new life, that's all. Right, Carl, my daughter's 9, trying to read the message, see who I'm being drawn to next. Donna, hi. I don't know where I'm going. Come on. Where do you want me to go? Fiona, Spirit. Fiona. No, I'll go to Fiona. Fiona Rosen. I'm coming to you, Fiona, and I've got a lovely gent that wants to come in for you. Fiona, if that's you on there, lovely gentleman that wants to come in. He's talking about dad. So a lovely dad that's coming in for you that wants to speak to you. Everybody is going like this to me. I think they're taking the mick out of me, giving me the same stuff tonight, but he's holding his, I think it must be a new symbol for me that they're trying to give me, in that you need a little bit of comfort. Okay. But he's also telling me, Fiona, with you, this gent that's with you, that you need a bit of a confidence boost. He's talking about you need a bit of a confidence boost, this lovely gent is. All right. So he's putting his hand under your chin, trying to lift your head up. And he's talking about this confidence boost. He's just said the confidence boost is for her going forward for progression. I don't know what he means, whether you're spiritual or something like that, but he's just said confidence for going forward, for progression he's talking about. Oh, he's talking about career-wise, okay, so work-wise. So he's trying to give you this push, as he's saying a push in the right direction, because he's talking about decisions that are going to be having to made. Now, this is about work. He's talking to me about work. Okay, so this decision making as regarding work is talking about that, but it's not like he's not giving me full-time work for you. It's like part-time or something like that, but he's talking about work that you enjoy. So there's a few changes. He's talking about this confidence. Oh, hang on, it's just actually said a leap of faith is needed. It's like, I'll tell you what it's like, Fiona, what it feels like. It's like you're going from a job with loads of money to do something else with perhaps little money, but you love it, that type of thing. But this is where you need this faith, a leap of faith. So watch for that anyway. Changing the subject now, this gent. Now, he's just told me that August will mean so much to you. There's 2 dates in August that will mean so much to you, and also September means something to you as well. And he wants me to give you it's all right, he's talking a bit quick for me. I'm having to tell him to say it again. He's talking about swimming. Somebody's been on about going swimming, he says. Somebody's been on about going swimming. All right, so watch for that. But he's just given me, I think this is a memory. What he's done is, you know, when we have a lovely bath and somebody puts like rose petals on the top, it's on the top of the bath. He's talking about that, a nice relaxing bath with petals on the top. But he's making me feel as though this is a memory that somebody, okay, that somebody has. So he's bringing that to you. But on that, besides the memory, he's just said to me, it's also because you need a little bit more relaxation. Okay, all right then. You need a little bit more relaxation. All right, he's trying to get you to relax more. He also wants to put new glasses on you. Fiona wants to put new glasses on you because he's talking about eye strain. So be aware of your eyes getting a little bit tired, he says as well. And he's also, I don't think this is you, but he's talking about somebody, he's putting a hearing aid on me, which means that there's somebody down here that's having a problem with their hearing. Oh, it may well be. He's just said to me, oh, it's selective hearing. So somebody around you has got selective hearing, you know, when they don't listen to you and they pretend they haven't heard you, that type of thing. So he's having a bit of giggle, I think. He's talking to me about that. Now, he's just said there's a new baby coming around you, Fiona, and he's just said, oh, won't this be a surprise? And that's exactly how he's put it. Won't this be a surprise? So there's a new baby coming. He's talking about your feet. Okay, he's talking about your feet. He wants to give them like a massage. It's like a bit puffy, you know what I mean? And he's, you know, when we do this kind of thing with our feet to get the circulation going, he's talking about that as well. Okay, the circulation going. Now he's talking about, do you mean you? I don't know whether he means he used to dribble a little bit, but he's talking about somebody that used to dribble and used to have their mouth wiped a little bit. They're in spirit now, but I'm hoping you can recognise who this is, but the dribbling for somebody in spirit. Okay, that's all he's saying about that. But there is a lady in spirit that when she was down here, she was in a wheelchair and she's just coming through. Hold on a minute. Oh, she's just said to me that she wasn't permanently in a wheelchair. It was just needed every now and again because she couldn't walk very far. So whoever this lady is, she's coming through like that because she just wants to say hello. She just wants to say hello to you. All right, back to the gent. Also, Jack in spirit wants to say hello to you. Your gent, he's just said to me, he's just said sugar. And I said, what do you mean sugar? And he's saying, no, somebody used to call somebody sugar. So I don't know whether he used to call you that or you call somebody else sugar. He's just gone, hello, sugar. So somebody used to call somebody sugar. Okay, anything else? There is, oh, did you just say to me twins? Because he's just said to me there's 2 babies up there. I can't remember what he said, but he's just saying there's 2 babies up here that we're looking after. And actually, the 2 babies that have gone to spirit, he says they are being looked after by your great grandma because she loves babies. So there's a great grandma that's looking after the children that have gone to spirit as well. In fact, he's saying she gathers all the children around her. So the children that go to spirit are all well looked after because of this lovely great grandma. Okay. There's a lady in spirit called Pearl who wants to say hello to you, Pearl. But she's also she's also giving you a pearl necklace as well. All right, a pearl necklace. So that, I think these two are separate though. So there's a lady called Pearl, and there's a lady in spirit that used to have a pearl necklace as well. In fact, she tells me that the pearl necklace was left down here. So somebody's got her pearl necklace. Okay, all right. So the babies are being looked after. Okay. Itchy, itchy. This gent he's just said to me, oh, itchy, 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 itchy. And I said, what do you mean, itchy, itchy? He says, somebody is, I don't know if they've got an allergic reaction to their shampoo, or there's something that somebody puts on their hair that's giving them a little bit of a reaction and it's making them itch. And that's what it is. It's whatever they're using, they're allergic to or something. They're getting a bit of a reaction. Okay. Talking about reactions, it's just said to me, there is somebody that you should know that's allergic to bee stings and wasp stings. You know that, is it anaphylactic shock or something? I might pronounce it wrong, but there's somebody around you that is aware of that has got that kind of problem. All right, it's just saying that. There's also a connection with he's going through illnesses now. He's talking about diabetes in the family as well. Diabetes. Now with the diabetes comes the thirst. Okay. And he also wants me to give you water to drink. So I don't know if you get really thirsty. I'm not saying you've got diabetes, but he wants me to give you water to drink. All right. As if you're getting thirsty. Okay. Okay. Changing the subject again. Now he's gone on now to trees. And I said, what do you mean trees? He's saying, trees. He's being quite firm with, Deb, trees. He's having a bit of a giggle now. He says, somebody down here loves their trees, especially the old trees like the oak and that type of thing. And he's just saying, I'm aware of somebody that loves like the oak trees and the old trees. He's just said to me, like Robin Hood type, in the woods, like Robin Hood type. He's just said to me, he's lovely. He just wants to, no specific message other than a few changes coming up with you work-wise. Do you do this when you talk? Like kind of do this with your hands? Somebody does this with their hands, because I'm doing that and I don't normally do it, but he's doing this. He just says, I just wanted to come in and pop in. He says it's just because people have been talking about him. That's why he's popped in. There's a few changes going up around you. He says there's a few trips coming up. Now mentions Wales with you as well. All right. And also somebody talking about New York. So somebody's going to be on about going to New York as well. Okay. He just said to me, Wilbur. That's an unusual one. But then he's gone, Wilberforce. I don't know what he means, but and it isn't Wilbur, it's Wilberforce. He's just give that to me, Fiona. So you'll have to hold on to that and ask your older relatives if you want and see what he means, because he just said, can you give a Wilberforce? Or maybe it's Wilbur was a force to be reckoned with, as he's just saying. But remember, he said Wilberforce. You'll find out what it means, okay? Get that car MOT'd. I don't know who needs an MOT on their car, but he's reminding somebody that the car's coming up for an MOT as well. He's sending his love. He says, can you send the family my love as well? Because I am around he's just gone, I am around everybody. He's saying, send my love. I don't know whether it was him that wore the Brill cream, or whether he's got somebody with him, because he's talking about wearing Brill cream on the hair, that makes it look all greasy. I've just been corrected because I said greasy and he says shiny, makes your hair look shiny. Okay, but I'm going now anyway, Fiona. So I hope that was okay for you, and I'll leave that with you because he's moving on. So I'll leave that with you. Gone all quiet. There you go. On to the next. Hands up the dishes. Somebody's singing in my ear roll. The fairy advert for hands that do dishes can be as soft as your face. Mild green fairy liquid. Somebody's singing that. Oh no, I do get some dodgy stuff. Hello, Myra. For hands that do dishes, mild green fairy liquid. Who's this, a lady? I've got a lady with me singing that. Oh, I know. Oh, she's funny. Hiya, Ian. Hiya, Ian. She's just said to me, she's standing at the sink, this lovely lady in spirit, and she's singing that song, for hands that do dishes. If anybody knows it, some of you are too young. And she's standing there doing the dishes with the marigolds on. And this is something that she actually, hiya, Mark, that she actually used to sing. And she's got a real good sense of humour, this mum has. So if anybody could take a mum that used to sing this for a laugh as she was doing the dishes, let me know. But she wore her gloves, but she's talking about somebody, and I don't think she means herself, but somebody that keeps getting rough hands as a result of them doing too much washing up because they need to put the gloves on. Who are you with? This lovely mom. She's given me the name, I had this earlier, but she's talking about a link to a Charlotte. It is a gent, as my granddad used to sing to adverts all the time. This is a mom I've got here, because she's in the sink doing it with the adverts. But she's talking about, there's somebody down here that needs to wear gloves because the hands used to be, their hands. Fiona. Have I spoken to Fiona? No, I haven't, have I? Fiona, is it you with the, I want to check it's with you then, because I'm not quite sure that I'm a bit like this. But she's talking about, is it you that's getting a bit rough hands? You know, as a result of you doing too much washing up or something and having to put her hand cream on, because she's talking about that. And she's also talking to me about a blockage in the sink as well. She's just said the fat's building up in the sink, you know, in the drain. So hopefully this is a memory and you can remember it, or otherwise you're going to get a blocked sink, because she's talking about the fat. She's also she's still about water, because washing up, because she's just said to me, oh, the water's too hot, the water's too hot. So I'm waiting to see if it's for you, Fiona, that you can take it. I want to make sure I'm with you, because there might be somebody else as well by the look of it that can take it. She's just said to me, sorry. She can take Craigie and, okay, I'll remember that in a minute. Okay, Fiona. All right, hold on, Billy. I'll come back to you in a minute. I'll come back to you in a sec. Let's see if Fiona responds, because I've still got Fiona's mom here. There you go. And oh my God, what was that? There you go. Fiona, I'm with you then. All right, then I'm with you. She's talking to me about, she's totally changed the subject now. Fee. She wants me to call you Fee. So I don't know if she used to call you that or you don't like it. There's some connection with your name being shortened to Fee, and she's going to that. Now she's talking about breast cancer at the moment, Fee, and she's talking about check-in. So I don't know whether she means you check regularly, or somebody checks, or somebody had breast cancer, because that's all she's said to me. Oh, the need to check. So she's talking about the need to check. So check, Fiona, just in case, all right? But the need for checking. She's also talking about your legs, Fiona, as if circulation. She's doing a little bit of this, like with your ankles. She's talking about that as well. So get the circulation. She's making me almost walk, you know, do power walks, as if you need to get out and get your blood circulating. So she's talking about that with you as well. She says, okay, all right. So the need to check then, Fiona. So make sure you check. Okay. Come on then, Mum, lovely. She's given me a calendar, Fiona. She's put a calendar in front of me, as if you need to put dates on it, but also not just for that. reminders as well, as if you might forget stuff. So she's having a bit of a giggle about you forgetting things and suggesting a calendar so that you can write things on. Okay. I know I'll give this a lot tonight, but the Wales link is coming back for you as well. She's talking about Wales with you as well. So watch for the Wales link. Now with the with the Wales link, I don't know whether she's showing me a very, you know, when you get at some places a very steep hill and they have a tram or a little train going up it. She's showing me one of those, like a lift, as if it's a memory or a place that she's aware of. She's showing me one of those trams going up the side of a hill as well. Okay, come on then. She's also talking to me about what's it called? Abseiling. All right, okay, abseiling, Fiona. Somebody's going to go, I think this is in the future. She's okay. Somebody's going to go abseiling as well. And also she's talking about somebody wanting to go in a balloon, you know, the ones with the baskets. She's talking about that. She's also said she's linked the balloon to somebody that when they passed to spirit, they had balloons let off. Somebody let a load of balloons off in their memory. She's bringing that as well. Oh, she's making me itch. Oh, she's making me scratch, Fiona, all along my back. But she's talking about somebody that's got an allergic reaction to, I don't know whether this is washing powder or something like that. It's to do with washing, especially on the back, because she's making me itch like that. She's bringing that. She says, thank you for my prayers. So she's heard you talking to her. Thank you for my prayers, she's saying. There you go. So they know what you're on about, don't they? They know what you're thinking. Thank you for your prayers, she's saying. Yes, I do hear you. So you've obviously said to her, do you hear me? Can you hear me? She's saying. And she's saying, yes, I hear you. I hear you quite, this is her reaction, by the way. Yes, I hear you quite well, thank you. So she can hear you, Fee, if you talk to her. No need to shout, she's saying, but she's laughing about that. No need to shout. She's talking about a memory of one of those, what they called? Oh, space hoppers, where you hold the handles and you sit on them and you bounce along. She's giving you a memory of one of them. She's giving you one of those as well as a memory. But a main reason, she says, is to come and say hello. She says, I just wanted to come in and just say hello. I just wanted to come in and say hello, she's saying. She says that you're aware that she's around. All right, so you should be aware. And you talk to a photograph of her sometimes. She says, and the photograph has been moved as well. There must be one on display because I'm moving it. That she's talking to me about as well. So she's aware of you talking to a photograph, and she's aware of, I don't know what's going on about time. She's talking to me about time. Oh, she says you like look at the time a lot, or you say the time out loud or something like that. Like, for instance, oh, it's 9:15. She's heard somebody talk about the time a lot, and she's just having a bit of a giggle. They say the time out loud, she's just said to me. But she says, I'm sending all my love. Let her know that I'm here and that I do listen to her, and that she'll give you signs to let you know that she's around. She's very capable of moving stuff. She's talking about moving things. So watch for things moving, especially, she says, in the bathroom, like little jars of something like shampoo or something like that. And watch the shower flow, she's saying. There's something wrong with your shower flow. I don't know whether it stops or it's too fast or too slow or there's too much. There's something wrong with the flow on the shower. But she's lovely. She's sending her, she says, I've got to go now. She says, I've got to go now because I think she's got Craig here with her that wants to talk. Okay, there you go. Don't be worrying. Well, she's made me say that. Don't be worrying. She's made me say exactly what. Don't be worrying. She's saying, don't be worrying. Worrying don't do any good. It won't make any difference whatsoever, Fiona. All right. Sending her love. Have that lay-in, she's saying. She needs you to get more sleep. Have that lie-in. So I'll leave a love with you. I'll leave a love with you. I'm trying to get Craigie back. Okay, there you go. I'm moving to Craigie that belongs to Billy, I think. Craigie. Okay, Billy. All right. He said something at the beginning. What did you say? Oh, he was just talking about I took my own life. I wanna say he's quite fun. He's quite fun, is Craigie. and he's coming, Billy, with a lot of fun. You know what I mean? With a lot of fun. Fun for you, really, because he's talking about she needs to have a laugh. She needs to have a laugh. You know what I mean? She needs to have a laugh. So perhaps he'll speak about your brother in a minute. Don't tell anymore. Don't tell me anymore. But he's talking about you need a bit of a laugh. He's come for you, really, because he's talking about a bit of a laugh. Now, your brother, there's something. He's looking at where you've put your brother, and he's making me go, what's he up to? What is he doing? You know what I mean? As if it's a bit of a laugh, and he doesn't understand what your brother's up to. There's a bit of confusion in a nice way. It's nothing horrible, but he's like, oh, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing, but he's laughing at the same time. All right, so there's some indecision around your brother, but he's talking about work life. There's something to do with his work life. You know what I mean? There's a bit of confusion around that. You might find, he says, that your brother decides to do some more studying, all right? But he's not keen. He's telling me he's not keen on the study, but he might decide to go into it. There's something about your brother and maths, whether he likes maths or he hates maths or something like that. He's talking about numbers. Craig is talking about that your brother at some stage, I don't know whether he means recently or a bit earlier on, had a drink in his honour. You know how we go to the pub and say, oh, one for Craigie. So he's obviously been thinking about him a lot recently, and that's why he's come in. It's all about your brother and making your mind up. There's something going on, but he's finding it quite funny. So I don't know what's going on. He's just said to me that somebody, I don't know whether he means you now or he's still on about your brother, somebody needs to check their tyres on their car. They need a bit of air in them or something. Okay, they need a bit of air in the tyres, and having a bit of a giggle like that. And he's also talking about somebody driving a bit too quickly. All right, nothing will happen or anything like that, but he's saying somebody driving a bit too quickly. But there's somebody that drives quickly, but they do half grip the steering wheel, because he's making me grip the steering wheel really tight. So I don't know who this is, but he's also laughing about that. And he's talking also about somebody who's got something dangling from the mirrors in the car. Craig is talking that's really annoying. Something dangling from the car. What do you want to give her now? What is that? Oh, right, okay. I can't do, oh, I know. I don't know why he wants me to give you this or give your brother this. You know, I think they're called imps. You know, they're like the little fairies that are, the little fairies that are imps, you know what I mean? And they're real nuisance, and they're always up to no good and stuff like that, Billy. Craigie wants me to give you one of those, but I don't know whether I think it's to give to your brother. I don't know what the link is, whether he's describing your brother as a little bit of an imp, or whether perhaps he called him that or something like that, or he's a bit of a, you know, Jack the Lad is calling him now, but something to do with imps. He's having a bit of a giggle. Anything else? Fairies. He's talking about fairies to me as well now. I think they were good fun, you know what I mean? They must have had a good laugh or something, because all he's doing really is taking the mick, to be honest, Billy, about your brother in a nice way. He's just still taking the mick. He's just said to me, I haven't changed, I'll still take the mick. Now, I don't know what age he passed or why he wants to give me this number, but he wants me to give you 29. So 29 is symbolic from him some way, 29. So remember, he's told you that. But he's just said, I just want you to pass on the message, he says, because I'm still around him. He says he still goes out with him. So Craig, he still goes out with your brother. He follows him about a little bit. I know what he gets up to, he's saying. He's not very good at mechanic. You're not very good at that. He wants me to say to him, you're not very good at that. So if your brother's tinkling with cars and stuff like that, Craigie's having a bit of a giggle saying, don't do that. You're not very good at that. You're not very good at it type thing. But he's basically just having a laugh. But I think he just wants to reassure him that he's still here. And he's still, you know, he's still keeping his eye on him. And he's just said to me, I'm still having as much of a laugh now as I was when I was down here. He's saying, but now he can't hear me. All right, he can't hear me. Okay, so don't worry. Now, has he met his mom? If his mom's up there, Billy, if he wants to meet his mom, he'll be with his mom. But he hasn't told me, but he will be. They'll all get together. And there's always, he just wants, I don't know if you're aware, but you know, when you leave here, somebody will always meet you. So it may well be that his mom's met him if she's there. But don't worry, he'll have met up with his mom. Don't worry. All right. He's just said to me, obviously he's read the response, and he's just said to me, there's a lot of my lot up here, he's saying. There's a lot of my lot up here. So he's with a lot of people. So he's all right. He's not on his own. But let your brother know that he's still with him. It's important for some unknown reason. Your brother must miss him quite a lot, because he's saying it's important for me to let him know that I'm still with him, and I'm still going out for a drink, and I still hear him talking about me, and I know that he still thinks about me, and I'm still having that. I'm still having a laugh. He's saying I'm still having as much of a laugh, and I can take the mick, and your brother don't hear him. So he's finding that quite hilarious as well. I'd tell your brother to watch for things moving, because I think if your brother ain't worried about it, I think you'll find that Craigie will start taking the mick in the house, and he'll move things. All right, just to let him know he's around. So I hope that was okay for you, Tass. That's nice, because you're like the messenger now, Billy, for his message. So that's really lovely. And that was the ending one. That was the last message. I'm glad you come up with Craigie. Thanks for that, because I'd have worried about that all night. After this, I'd have gone here thinking, oh gosh, what is Craigie for? So thanks for that. So I hope that was okay. I think I'm about done now. So if you want to join us tomorrow night at 8, I won't be there. I'll be watching. Marcus is on, and he's worth seeing. He's a good laugh, and he's good. So come and see Marcus with us tomorrow night. And thank you for joining us, and we'll see you all again soon. So bye-bye for now.